Hey cuties, we are going to do our quick warm up for reading, and then we're going to read the next story in Seth. After that, you are going to work in your workbook page on 14.1, and then you're going to read Seth's dad in 14.2. So we are going to get started. Mrs. Murray will do this quickly. Do it with me, and I will see you guys this afternoon. All right, we are going to start with our sounds in words. Here we go. We're going to do all the sounds in the word split. Ready? O, it, sp, o, it. 5 sounds. Traps. T, a, p, s. 5 sounds. Brings. B, a, z. Stamp. S, t, a, p. Thrill. I, o. Trash. T, a, sh. Bench. B, e, n, ch. Things. F, I, n, z. Crush. K, a, sh. Frog. F, a, g. Awesome job. All right, cuties, we are going to do our digraph sounds just for a little extra practice. We're going to start with our CH. Ready? Ch, 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 ch. SH. Sh, 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 sh. TH. Or v. Or v. Or v. NG. Ng. QU. Qua, qua, qua. Awesome job. All right, from here, we are going to move right into our reader. So Mrs. Murray is going to share her screen so that you can see the Seth reader with me. And remember, this is our cover page, right? Our title for the cover is Seth. Then we have our title page. And then we have our table of contents. So yesterday we read Sal's Fish Shop. Today we are going to go ahead and read lunch. So we're going to follow those dots. And we are going to turn to page 32. So we'll keep turning. I think we're almost there. There we are. All right, so we are going to read a story today about Seth's family eating lunch. So you are going to pay special attention to the story so that later on you can talk about what each person had for lunch. So Mrs. Murray is going to read this to you. Since Mrs. Murray is doing a video of this, we're just going to read it once. However, when you are at home, after you watch my video, it would be an amazing, amazing choice if you were to read lunch at least 1 or 2 more times, because just like we always say, the more we read it, the more practice we get and the better we get at it. So I would love for you to read this more than just the one time with me, okay? After we are done reading, Mrs. Murray will be asking some questions. So be thinking about those questions that I ask. So our title is lunch. And just like we see in the title, that first letter is that uppercase or capital L because it's the name of our story. Here we go. Seth had lunch with his mom and dad. Now remember, the S at the beginning is always capital because it's the start of a sentence and it's the start of Seth's name. And we also have a period at the end, which is kind of like a little stop sign telling us to take a quick little break. Pat had shrimp and chips. Ted had shrimp, fish, and chips. Seth had ham and chips. Munch, munch. Crunch, crunch. Yum, yum. All right, that was a short one. We're going to go back to the beginning because remember, when we answer questions about what we read about, it's way easier sometimes if we don't remember the answer to look back in the story. So the first question is, what does Seth's mom have for lunch? I just don't remember. So I'm going to go back in my book and I'm going to find Pat because remember, Pat is her name. So Pat had shrimp and chips. Our next question is, what does Seth's dad have for lunch? So remember, Seth's dad's name is Ted. So I'm going to find Ted, which is right here. And Ted had shrimp, fish, and chips. What does Seth have for lunch? Here's Seth. Seth had ham and chips. All right, and then the last question says, do you think Seth, Ted, and Pat enjoy their lunch? It's looking like they're having a great time to me. They're smiling and they're talking. So I would say that, yeah, they are enjoying their lunch and spending time together. Okay. All right. So I want you to go ahead and read lunch maybe 1, 2, even 3 more times just to get more practice. And then you are also going to be working in your workbook on 14.1. So Mrs. Murray is going to turn to 14.1. I will not do the whole page with you. I'll just do a few just so that you know what you need to be doing. And then the rest you can do independently on your own, okay? So as always, you write your name up top. That's the very first thing. And then what you're going to be doing is you're going to read the word and find the matching picture. And then you're going to form your letters correctly underneath the right picture. So let's read this one together. Starts with SH, and we know that SH says shh. Here we go. Shh. Ship. That's not a ship, but this sure is. So we're going to make our S, then the H, I, and P. Make sure that your letters are in the right spots on the line. All right, we're going to do number 2 together, and then I'm going to have you do number 3 and the back on your own. Number 2. K, ing, king. That sure looks like a king to me. So we're going to start with our K, I, N, G. All right, so now that you know what to do, I'm going to have you do number 3 on your own. And you're also going to do number 4, 5, and 6. After you get done with that, I'm going to have you go on to 14.2, and I would love for you to read Seth's dad, okay? When you are reading it, you are going to share this with Mrs. Murray so I can listen to you read in the Practice It, Share It folder in Schoology. If you would much rather use your reader, and find Seth's dad in there, you are more than welcome to do that. Or if you want to read from here, you can do that too. So the story has the front and the back, okay? So in your Practice It, Share It folder on Schoology, Mrs. Murray would like to see the front of 14.1 and the back. And then I would love to hear you read Seth's dad for me on Schoology. All right? All right, my little cuties. I will see you later on today. See you later. Bye.